Good morning, everyone. So we got some new dice from Craps Nation. So we're gonna open them up. We're gonna use them today. They're frosted color. So we're gonna go with frosted red. So we'll give those a shot and see how they go. Craps Nation, they came in last week. 2535 is the number. So we'll start with the cousin 2 set, 3632. We got Kevin Scott. We got Uncle Hoku. Kevin is in the hospital right now with pneumonia, and he doesn't have his read glasses, so he can't play along. But I wish you the best of luck. I hope everything works out well for you, Kevin, and that you get better soon. So let's go dice out. The first throw of the new dice, 3, 6, 9. So that's going to be a one dice off axis. Those show up nice on their camera. They have a slightly different feel to them. I like them. They sit really nice and tight together. That's even way cooler. 2, 3, 2, 6. Yeah, landed tight together. Wow. 1, 5, 6. Three, 1, 3, 5. Good morning, Hot Rod. Checking in the new dice. Yep. We'll see if they make a difference here. A little bit high energy, 6, 2, 8. I like the way they look. They have, like I said, a frosted look to it. 3632. Good morning. Kevin is watching, he says. Yep. Three, 4, 7. That was almost hit the back wall when it came down. See if we can pull that back a little bit. 3632. Four, hard 8. Primary on the bottom side. 3, 6, 3, 2. 'Those dice landed on top of each other. 6, 1. 6, 1. Ooh, they're catching. They are catching. We go 3, 2, 3, 6. Cousin 1 set. Three, 5, 8. Yeah, we're gonna go 6, 3, 6, 5. Cross 6 is on top. Hopefully my audio sounds better today. And we got a hard 10 Old Bay bushel. 2 hardways in a row. Three, 2, 3, 6. Yeah, they do change. Every casino is a little bit different. Some change every shift, some change once a day, some change every couple days. It all depends on the casino. I normally play at an Indian casino, so it's usually a little bit less often there. 538. And I know when I go down to Chicago, they tend to change them every shift, I think. We had a 5-3, so we're gonna go with 1-5-1-3. Good, thank you. And yesterday I screwed up my audio. I forgot to plug in my microphone, so it was going off the computer audio microphone. So I want to line on top of each other. 2-2 hard 4. Dice are sticking tight together. 3-2, 3-6. I did not get a deer, Kevin. I'll show you a picture right now, real quick. That's the deer that my younger son shot, a 9-pointer. That was his first ever buck. Second year hunting, first buck. I was really excited for him. Good morning, Lazy Dog. Lake Charles. So you're in Texas, okay? So they change them every morning. You go down there a lot, okay? You ever meet up with Alfredo down there? Two, 1, 3, Alfredo sauce. And we'll go one more shot here. So we're going to go 3-2, 3-1. A lot of energy. 5-5 hard 10 again. A lot of energy. We got to tone it up down a little bit today. So let's get the show started. Welcome to Level Up with CMJ. Hey, my name is Joe. This is my Craps Master Dice Shooting Journey. Let's make it yours too. Today is episode number 464 of the Level Up program and day number 174 of the Black Belt. If you're new to the program, this is about my daily practice of shooting the dice at the craps table, as well as playing a blue-collar craps style of play. On the YouTube side of things, we got Kevin Scott checking in number 1, who is actually in the hospital watching us without his reading glasses. He says he has pneumonia, so we wish you to get better really soon here, and hopefully you get back home where you are hopefully more comfortable. We got Uncle Hoku, we got Hot Rod. Welcome, Hot Rod, to the Level Up program with CMJ here. And we also got Lazy Dog, Uncle Hoku, and Jerry Mitchell, as well as Joseph Ramus. So good morning to everybody. We are starting off today with our bankroll on that app that we're not allowed to say right now at $11,329. And that is fake money, by the way. But we have a win goal today of $1,132 and a stop loss if I was in a real casino at $16.98. We're coming in with 62 wins and 21 losses to date on the black belt level here. And if you're playing along with that app, make sure that you click on that live tab and that'll bring you over to the table that we're using and you can play along. Good morning, Joel. Yesterday we were down about $1,500 and we clawed our way back at the end. We actually made a profit of $35, so that is chalked up as a win. So that was an amazing comeback, even though we're down quite a bit. But click on that live tab, get at your bets in. We got 16 people playing right now, and we've got 15 people watching, 4 likes. So make sure you give me a thumbs up sometime throughout the day as well. We have brand new dice. We have a frosted red color. It's kind of a neat little thing, or nice, kind of a cool texture to them as well. But anyhow, we're going to start with the cousin one set, 3236, and I'm going to stick with the 3236 throughout this entire shooter rather than changing the dice set around today. And if this works well, we'll keep up. If it does not work well, we will switch over to the cousin 2 set pretty fast. But let's call that all bet set. And we'll go dice out here. 3236. Here we go. And we're going to start off with a 617. Oh, wow, that's going to be a pass lane winner, a come out natural. There we go. The dice landed nice and tight to the back wall, so that's a good sign there. And we had a 3236 dice set with a 617 result. So if you're playing the don't, you get knocked off. If you are playing the pass line, you got some money brought back. And I'm not doing either. I usually don't play a line bet unless I'm the shooter, and I'm pretending that I'm not the shooter here. So we're going to stick with the cousin one set one more time. 3236. Good morning, Kay Fisher checking in. Really interesting analysis yesterday, but John at Procraps on what's been happening. Yeah, I was actually, he had mentioned that Jeff was the one that broke it out to our group chat, but I was actually watching that night that it actually happened, and I had gotten a hold of Alfredo a little bit to find out what was going on. And I was actually the one who got a hold of Chuck the next morning and said, hey, Chuck, what's going on here? We need to know, so that way all of us channels are not affected like it should be, like we're hoping it won't be. So anyhow, let's call that all bet set. And we'll go dice out. Looking for a point shooter number 1, 3236. Dice line is super tight together. They split apart. We have a 369. And that's going to be the Triple D, the Dice Dr. Dan. So 3236 was a dice set. 369 is the point, so it's marked a point of 9. And we will get that into that app. So that was a 369. And we're going to go on level 8 right now, which is 800 across. So that's going to be 100 across as well as a 25 across. And that's going to be 125 on a 4, 5, 9, and 10. We got 150 on that 6 and 8. So that's going to be 800 across. And our goal is to get one of these numbers to hit. We'll sister press them up and we'll try to get it to hit a second time so we can get out of the shooter. 20 people playing along here. And let's call that all bet set. And dice out. Whoa, I had a problem on KPI. Let's get that fixed really quick before we go any further. So I obviously entered something wrong, or did something wrong. Why is there a problem on there? Let's make this like get there. Okay, we'll go there. Ah, I didn't mark the point there, so somehow the point got messed up. And our point is a 369. There we go. So now that is up to date. Good. Okay, sorry about the little mishap there, everyone. And again, we're going to go 3236. Nice. And we got a 4-5 hard 9, the Big Daddy Mac as I cough. Oh my God. It takes all different types here. 3, 2, 3, 6 dice set, 4, 5, hard 9, Big Daddy Mac. That's gonna be hit number 1 for us. And that is a winner 9, by the way. So our point will be puck will be turned off. We're gonna make that 5 and that 9 look like $200. So that's gonna be an up and off situation. So we're gonna make it look like 200 on the 5 and 9. And then we'll turn those bets off. And again, we'll get the dice set here. 3, 2, 3, 6. And dice out. Looking for a point. A new point. And we have a 2, 4, 6. That is a Kevin the Carpenter 2x4. Both of the dice landed and they hit the corners of the dice and they flew to the right wall. But we have a 3, 2, 3, 6 dice set. And we have a 2, 4, 6 result. So let's mark that point of 6. And we're going to leave our bets the way that they are. They will be turned back on now. 3, 2, 3, 6 is what we're going to stick with all the way through this whole shooter. And we'll call that all bet set. Nice out. And we got a 4, 6, 10. That is Waylon's best friend on that end, Daddy Joe. So we have a little bit of all different numbers showing up right now. 3, 2, 3, 6 with a 4, 6, 10 result. And that should be enough to get us out of the shooter pretty close. Let's look to see where we're at. So we have $419 brought back to Rex. So, and we're going to go back up to 480 across. So we actually need to get an extra hit here. You know what? We're going to come down. We're going to go 320 across. I think that's probably the best thing to do. So let's go 50 on the 4, 5, 9, and 10. We got 16 at 6 and 8. So that way we are in profit almost $99 so far. Good morning, SJ. Welcome. Haven't seen you for a while, my friend. So let's go 3, 2, 3, 6. And we'll call that all bet set. 25 people playing along with that app. I almost said it. And we have got 17 people watching. Only 5 likes though. So let's see if we can get 12 people to give that thumbs up right away. It would be greatly appreciated. Peace out. That was a little bit of a high bounce, but we got a 358, the Grape Ape. And both dice did land nice and close to the back wall. 3, 2, 3, 6 is the dice set, and that's be 358 result. So it's gonna be 1 dice off axis. That right die went off axis. And we're going to pressure that 8 up to, whoops, wrong button. We're going to pressure that 8 up to $90. And let's pressure that 6 up to 90 right away as well. See if we can get a little bit of a profit coming back a little bit faster here. We're going to go 3, 2, 3, 6 again. Cousin one set. And let's call that all bet set here. Dice out. And we had a little bit of a roll off on that left die, but we have another triple D, the Dice Dr. Dan, 369. Again, 3236 and 369 results. So that's going to allow us now to pressure that 9 and 5 up to $60. So again, we do a sister press on that first hit, and then we'll just trend bet the number that's hit after that. 3, 2, 3, 6. And let's call that all bet set. Nice out. Let's see if we can get an inside number. That would be nice. And we did get an inside number. We have the 4-4 heart 8 square pair. So that dice did cross on me, and that right one rolled out a little bit. 3, 2, 3, 6. 4-4 heart 8. So with that 8, we are going to make it look like $120. We've got $664 brought back to rack. We have 430 on the table. 430. Again, 3, 2, 3, 6. Good morning, Bad Hatter. And dice out. I appreciate everybody keeping up with me here. I am going a little bit faster than normal. Try to get some rolls in today. Ooh, that right one stuck. Oh my God, that sucks. That is a 617. Ouch. Oh, that right one stuck. Did not roll out like it should have. But that will be the end of the roll there. So we did make a little bit of profit. Hopefully you did as well. And we hit all those numbers on there was either the 6, 8, 9, or 10. And then we had that bad number at the end. So we're hitting primarily box numbers all the way through there. Thumbs is given, says Matt Hatter. Thank you very much. I'm right below 6 players on the leaderboard who aren't here. That's your way to get caught up there. Where are you at, K Fisher? I'm way down there. I'm on 22nd place. But hey, this has been a pretty long running table. I'm at 75.63. So we started this table off at $4,000, I believe. So I'm at $7,500 essentially. But anyhow, let's get our dice it again. That was 9 rolls long. So let's stay with the cousin one set. 3, 2, 3, 6. And I'm going to call that, you're no drink lady. Okay, number 14. Okay. That's a pretty original name for you. Yeah, let's go 3, 2, 3, 6 dice off. And I'm not feeling comfortable yet. I'm not in that groove yet on releasing the dice. Every release here so far has been slightly different. So let's see if we can get that down. That was a release of the thumb. the way I want to see them release, and that is a bad number, but it is a pass line winner. Come out natural 347. We did that in that first shooter as well. 3236 47. Pass line winner. Come out natural. So that's not going to be any help or hindrance for me. Again, 3236. We're going to give it one more shot here, and if we get a early 7, we were going to switch right over to that cousin 2 set. 22 people playing along. We got 21 people watching. 10 likes. Dice up. 3236. And that left dice stuck this time. 325. We get a justice 5. So let's mark that point of 5 using a 3236 25 results. So the puck is going to be turned on. The point becomes 5. And again, we are going to go to 800 across. That's 100 or 640 across. And then 25 or 160 across bet level. 125 on a what? On the 4, 5, 9, and 10. We got 150 on that 6 and 8. And again, 3236. So Joel says he's playing like he would in Vegas. He would have started a spreadsheet of every session as well as total overall. Today's session 24, almost up 14K. Wow. With 5 losing sessions so far. Yep, that's awesome. And you guys can see my win-loss percentage on there as well. All that set. It's up time. Jen is probably sleeping in. Sometimes she plays along and doesn't comment on mine because she plays on her phone. She was on John's show, yes. Oh, Jen's out of the country. That's why she's over in a different country right now on vacation. So, forgot about that. Oh, look at that, guys. We got OMC Craps, all the dots, all the spots, midnight. So that's going to be another 1 dice off axis. 3, 2, 3, 6 with a 6, 6, 12. That is one of the end caps there. One of the bookends. That is going to be no help for us. So that's why Jen's not here. She's probably in a totally different time zone by about 10 hours. But anyhow, we'll call that all bet set. 21 people, 22 people playing along. Results. And 347. We had another, what I consider actually a pretty decent throw. So that is a 7 ouch. So that's going to be a little bit of a hit for us. That's going to dig us down in the hole a little bit. Let's switch over to that cousin 2 set right away. 347 result. And that is the ouch. Good morning, Mike. So we're going to go 3631 or 3632 now. We're going to stick with that dice set for see how this works out for us. We're down to 10,763, so we're down about $600. Let's call it all bet set. Dice out. And we got a 4, 6, 10 on that end. That is Waylon's best friend, Daddy Joe. So let's mark the point of 10. That's gonna be a double pitch on that left die. 3, 6, 3, 2. And off axis on the right die. So 10 is marked. And again, we're going to go with the 800 across. 125, 145, 5, 9, 10, 150, and that's 6 and 8. 3, 6, 3, 2. And dice out. Oh, wow. That really hurts. 2, 5, Bruce. Do not become shark bait. Do not become a loser like I just did. Damn it. 3, 6, 3, 2. We're going to get rid of that set right away, too. Let's go to our winner set that worked out well yesterday. And we got some digging to do. 0.7 out. That was hurtful. So 5, 4, 2, 3. We're going to stick with this one now for a little bit. We had a 9, a 4, and a 2. So nothing great to write home about. And get those bets in here. 20 people playing along. I lost a couple people. Got 27 people watching, no? 12 likes. 22 people playing again. It's like up and down on there. All bets set. That's up. 5, 4, 2, 3 day set. Let's see if we can get just get profitable here. Dice out. And we got midnight. OMC craps, all the dots, all the spots. Midnight. There's going to be a pass line loser and a push on that don't pass. 5, 4, 2, 3. 2, 6, 12. And that's going to be a drift right of the dice. And I forgot to enter into the app there, so we will give you a couple seconds to get your line bets in. 5, 4, 2, 3. And let's call that all bet set. And we got a 5-1 KitchenAid mixer. So let's mark the point of 6 using that 5, 4, 2, 3 day set. 5, 1, 6 results. So we're down to 9,963 on our bankroll. This would be my last shooter if I was in the real casino before I would either take a break for the day or take a break for the session. So let's see if we can get something out of it. We're going to do the 800 across again. Try it out. It always seems like when I go to a new level in a betting system, something happens like this where I am constantly digging my way out. But we'll call that dice out. And I'll bet it. 5, 4, 2, 3. Ooh, that was a high bounce. 4, 2, 6. And that's going to be a Kevin the Carpenter 2x4, as well as a Buckeye Buckshot. 4246, 426, 5423 dice set. And that's going to turn that puck off. So what we're going to do is we're going to make that 6 and 8 look like 150. No, not 100. 234. And we'll turn those bets off. There we go. So the up and off on those bets while we look for a new point. So let's go all bets set. And they set. 4, 2, 3. And that left one stuck this time. Now we're on the 8 with a square pair. 4, 4, heart 8. 4, 2, 3. 4, 4, heart 8. So these new dice are sticking a little bit. Oh, and they hit the layout down there. Sometimes it's the right, sometimes it's the left. We're going to turn our bets back on. 5, 4, 2, 3. Good morning, Jeff. And we'll call that all bet set. 26 people playing along. We've got 26 people watching. That is pretty cool. Days out. Ooh, that right one rolled off. We have another Buckeye Buckshot. We have a 628, the Duracell 8. Call it support free live content. That one rolled off a camera view, I think. So we have a 6 and 2. 5, 4, 2, 3, and a 6, 2, 8 result. So that is going to be nice because that's going to get us out of that shooter right away. No. 2 Buckeye Buckshots. So the puck turned off, but we're going to take our bets down. We are going to go to 480 across, and that's going to be 75 on that 4, 5, 9, and 10, 90 in that 6 and 8. And that'll be an up and off situation while we look for a new point to be set. Yeah, we're going to go 5, 4, 2, 3. And so far we've hit 6 8s and a 12 on this shooter. So looking for a new point. That time the left die stuck and we're on the 6 again. We got a 3, 3 hard 6 to double degen. 4, 2, 3 is a dice set. 3, 3 hard 6 is the point. So it's marked a point of 6. And that will turn our bets back on. 5, 4, 2, 3. Yep. Mad Hatter. Everybody calls him Mark, and he had corrected me a long, long time ago, so I keep on calling him Mad Hatter here. But it is Mad Hatter. They sell it. 4, 2, 3. And we have another midnight OMC craps. All the dots, all the spots. So that's going to be a repeater win. 5, 4, 2, 3, 6, 6, 12. So Mad Hatter is kind of like Ryan from Mark Point. Everybody calls him Mark as well, even though his name is Ryan. Yeah. 5, 4, 2, 3. I gotta fix that on the screen because that does not have the black background like it should. And dice out. Let's see if we can get a nice box number here. Get some money brought back because we are down a little bit again today. And there we go. We got 358, the grape ape. So that's going to be a nice little hit for us. 358. So let's see where that brings us for our bets. So we're at 90 right now. So let's just go to 120 on that 8, 120 on that 6. We're sister pressing that first hit. 553 brought back to rack. We have 540 on the table. 5, 4, 2, 3. Good morning, Fuzzy. And Fuzzy's here. Let's see if we can throw a hard 4. Thanks out. Jeff, I already threw a 5-4 once or twice already today. Yesterday, I threw a ton of those. Here we go. We got a 5-4 hard 9. Big Daddy Mac. So we got Jeff joining. We got to get a fuzzy hard 4, though. So we got 5, 4, 2, 3. And a 5-4 hard 9 result. So that is at $75 right now. Let's make both the 5 and 9 look like $90. Yeah, at least 6 of them yesterday were there for. Yep. 5, 4, 2, 3. So if you guys didn't see in the beginning of the chat, Kevin Scott is in the hospital with pneumonia right now and watching us as we play along. So make sure that you guys wish well wishes for him. And hopefully he gets better fast soon. 27 people playing along here. Peace out. And another hard 9, Big Daddy Mac. 5-4 hard 9. So that is that 2 in a row there? That it is. 5, 4, 2, 3. 5-4 hard 9 result. So that's gonna be a nice trend bet here now coming up. So we're gonna go from 90 on that 9 to 120. Again, 5, 4, 2, 3. We're sticking with the same dice sets today. Started off with the cousin 2, then we went to the cousin. No, we started with cousin 1, and we went to cousin 2, and now we're on the all-winner set because we didn't get any longevity on those on rolls. Shooters number 2 and 3. All bet sets. 784 brought back to rack. 600 on the table. They split apart when he left my fingers, and we got lucky. We got a 4, 2, 6, a Kevin the Carpenter 2x4. Got lucky. They split apart when they lift my fingers, and that's not a good feeling when that happens. And that's kind of like don't give me a bad number. And we got lucky. So we're going to make that 6. That was a winner 6, by the way. But we're going to make that 6 look like 180. So we'll go up and off on that. And where are we at? If we took everything down, we'd be at $10,887. So we're down still $500 from our starting bankroll if I took everything down. But right now, our bets are turned off, trying to come out. And all bets set. Thanks so much. Shoot. We enter that in really quick. I messed up. 5, 4, 2, 3. There you go. Good. Okay. Good. Okay. We'll thanks so much. Looking for a new point. They stay cross on us. We have the Old Bay Bushel, the 5-5 hard 10. So let's mark that point of 10. 5, 4, 2, 3 is a dice set. 5-5 hard 10 result. All we need is mid-mo yo to hit that tall. And we haven't thrown a lot of those. There was a period of time when that's all I threw was a lot of mid-mo yos. Good morning, Danny. Hop those 9s. Yeah. And if you're playing in Green Bay, you cannot hop your bets anymore. So that's pretty sad. But all bets set. I found that out the other day, and I was not happy to see that. But here we go. All winners set. Another double digit 3-3 hard 6. And let me make sure I can click on the right button there. There you go. So that is not a point. So that's good because our point is on that 10. So that's going to be a nice hit for us. And that's $210 brought back on that hit. So if I took everything, I'll be at 11,097. So we're still about 250 some odd dollars down. So let's go to 300 on that 6. And I will call. Let's get our dice set before I go all bet set here. 5, 4, 2, 3. And all bet set. Dice up. Ooh, that left one did not make it all the way. We got a 2-5 Bruce. Do not become shark bait. So we did a little bit of recovery on this one. Not as much as I was hoping. I was hoping to get back to break even. But with the amount of money that we have on the table, that's going to bring us back down a little bit here. We're down to 10,317. So we're down roughly $1,000 right now. Which is not as bad as what we were a little bit ago. So we're going to stick with that all winner set again. It's the second day in a row where that has treated us well. That was a 14 rower. Yesterday we had a 14 and we followed that up with an 18 rower. So let's see if we can repeat yesterday and get back to that break-even point. That'll hopefully give us enough time to have at least one, if not 2 shooters coming up here. But 27 people playing along. Let's call it all bets set. Get your line bets in right away. And they saw. 74 roll quality points in that last one. Now we need is that mid-mo yo. Here we go. hop, skip, and a jump. 617 on the come out. So we've been doing a lot of sevens on the come out. So Jen was playing, she'd be cursing me up and down right now. So would Glenn. But we got 5423. Actually, Glenn would not be cursing me because he lays at 4 and 10 a lot of times on me. I have not seen Glenn recently. So again, 5423. And our last dice that we could go to is that Hardway set, but I'm kind of hesitant because we've thrown a couple double pitches so far today. That last one was a double implosion. So both dice imploded on us, which is not a normal result for me, so I'm not too worried about it. And we got all bets set. Dice out. And we have a pretty sad SRR today. Here we go. 347. Wow, if you're parlaying that pass line, you're going to make some money here. Another pass line winner come out natural. What to do? We're going to stick with this all 7 set here. And hopefully we can get out of this little rut or groove that we're in. 423. And let's change our grip. Let's do the Yuri grip here. Our winner set seems to be working. Yeah, that means I'm in either double implosions, double explosions, or primary numbers. So let's go the Yuri style grip here. See if we can stick with the all 7 set though, and see if we can change it up just a little bit. So. Dice line, they split apart. We have a 2, 4, 6, a Kevin the Carpenter, 2x4. 5, 4, 2, 3, and 2, 4, 6. Let's mark that point of 6. And we're going to do our bets here at 800 across again. And I might do a Dallas Jawdown this time. We'll see how it goes. 125 and a 4, 5, 9 and 10, 150 and a 6 and 8. And all bets out. Days out. 5, 4, 2, 3. Yuri style grip again. We got a Buckeye buckshot. Another 2, 4, 6. Kevin the Carpenter 2x4. So let's do this. Let's figure out what we're going to do for our bets next. Well, let's get this entered in on the app. And yes, Jeff, I did use that word a couple times today. So far, so good, but we'll see what happens. Our bets did turn off. And what do we make? We made 175 on our. Let's do 160 across pressure and see if that maybe we'll pressure up 2 times and then we'll come back down to a base level. I think that's what we're going to do with this shooter. Something a little bit different. See if we get some of that money back a little bit faster. 5, 4, 2, 3. And all bet set. Base set. Ooh, the left one stuck this time. There's that mid-mo yo that we're looking for before. So that's going to be a pass lane winner. Come out to natural. That is the Yo Chef. 5-6 Yo Chef. 5-4-2-3 with a 5-6 Yo Chef results. So that's going to be no help for us. 5-4-2-3. And get your bets in. And dice up. Again, Yuri style grip. And the dice did cross. We have 3-4-7 on the come out. Another pass lane winner come out natural. I don't know what to do here. 4-2-3. 3-4-7. That's a lot of sevens. And I said it. Yes, I did. It's a lot of sevens. I'm using this set here. We change grips. Let's go back to the 3-6-3-2 cousin 2 set and see if we can extend this roll now. Yeah, let's do that. 3-6-3-2 cousin 2 set. Get your bets in, please. You guys are doing so good there, and now somehow we slowed down a little bit here. Dice out. 25 people still playing along. And we've got 22 people watching. We'll go back to our regular grip, 3-6-3-2. Here we go. And we got a 4-6-10. Waylon's best friend on that end, Daddy Joe. So let's mark that point of 10. And then our box numbers will turn back on, 3-6-3-2, 4-6-10 results. So we got 175 on 175 profit brought back so far. 3-6-3-2. And we got 150 and a 4, 5, 9, and 10. We got 180 and that's 6 and 8. So that gives us at 960 across. And dice out. 3-6-3-2. And we got a 4-2-6. Another Kevin the Carpenter 2x4. They did cross on me. 3-6-3-2. What is the dice set? That's going to be a single pitch of the dice, I believe. Yes, sir, Bob, it is. 4-6-2. That's 385 brought back to rack. We are going to do 210. Let's do 220 inside pressure. So we're going to pressure up the inside to 220. So that's going to bring us at 150 and a 4 and 10. We got 175 and a 5 and 9, 210 on that 6 and 8. Again, we're going to go 3-6-3-2. And we'll call dice out. We got a 5-1-6, a KitchenAid mixer. So that worked out really nice for us. So we're going to get out of the shooter now and hopefully a little bit of money in the rack here. 3632 was the dice set to 516 result. So let's see where that brings us here. 630 brought back to rack. If I took everything down, we'd be at 10,947, which still puts us about a little over $500 under where we need to be. So let's bring our bets down and let's do that 480 across. See if we can get some money back really fast here. That's gonna be 75 and a 4, 5, 9 and 10, 90, and that's 6 and 8. 3632 is what we're gonna stay with for our dice set. Cousin 2 set. And we'll call that all bets set. Dice up. Again, that left dice stuck, but we got lucky. We got 538, the grape 8. So we got lucky. That left one stuck. It rolled like twice and it stopped. 538. So we're just gonna trend bet the numbers hit now. See if we can get some of that money brought back, and so we can hopefully increase and get a little bit more back to the rack. So we're gonna make that 8 look like 120. I take everything down, would be 11,052, which still puts us at about $250 down, somewhere around there. 3632 is the dice set. And we got dice out. So a couple days in a row here where we've made very minimal. We still made profit, but it's been a very minimal profit. Let's see if we can change it today here and get a little bit more back. So, ooh, that last one popped out. This time we got another 6, another 156, another KitchenAid mixer. Just landing zones are all over the place today. It's just really having a hard time with getting some consistency there. And I think it has a little bit to do with how they're coming out of my fingers. Sometimes they roll off perfect, sometimes they don't. Well, we're going to make that 6 look like 120 as well. And if I took everything down, we would actually be $150 approximately away from starting bankroll. 3632. And all bets set. Next, people still playing along. 1 people still watching. 16 likes. And here we go. And we got a 6-5 mid-mo yo. That is Cheerio coming to us from above. So 3632. That's going to be a double pitch of the dice, I believe. 3632 with a 6-5 result. And that it is, a double pitch. So all we need is that 9 and 12 for the tall, and that's going to be no help for us, by the way. Not for our bets at all. So we'll stick with the 3632. And all bets set. Make sure you get your bets in here as fast as you can, please. And they set. 347. Ah. Oops, wrong one. There we go. 7 ouch. Cannot get the traction that I need. We're gonna go one more shooter here. John was late yesterday, so maybe he'll be late again today. How many rolls? That was a 13 roller. So we switched halfway through on that. We went 2, 4, 6, 7 rolls on the cousin 2 set. So let's stick with the cousin 2 again and see if we can pull this out this time. Our bankroll's at 10,617, so we made $300 on that last shooter in trying to dig our way out of the hole that we had created with shooter number 2 and 3. So that is one of the problems with one of the bigger starting cross cash there, is that if you hit 2 or 3 shooters in a row that lose, it really digs a hole for you that you really got to dig out of. So that's something we're going to have to try to combat going forward here. And call that dice out. And 3632 dice out. And we are 325, the Justice 5. So let's mark that point of 5. And that left one stopped right next to the wall. That was nice. 3632, 325 results. Okay, I'm going to do something I'm going to probably regret here. We're going to ladder up one time. So instead of going 800 across, we're going to go 1600 across. So that's going to be 200 across twice and 25 across twice. This is 250 and a 4, 5, 9, and 10. 300 and a 6 and 8. I lost everything. That would bring us down to 9,017, which is about $600 less than our walkaway money, our stop loss. But let's call it all bets set here. And that's out. We're gonna do a Dallas drawdown here. See if we can get that recovery going. Oh, we got lucky. We got a 2-2 hard for the hard fuzzy for. That's what we were looking for before when Fuzzy was here. I don't know if he still is or not, but 2-2 hard 4. And that's gonna be a nice hit for us. 3632. 2-2 hard 4 result. Now, it might be enough just to come down right away. Let's see where that brings us. It's $500 minus the VIG, so it's 488 brought back. Shoot, what do I do? We're gonna draw it down. We're gonna draw it down to bring our bets down. Go to 640 across, and we'll hit that one time here and see where it brings us. If we took everything down right now, we'd be at 105. So it's still 200 and some odd dollars shy of starting bankroll. Yeah, we'll stick with that. Call that all bets set here. And they sell. 3632. These are brand new dice we're using today. And we have a 235, the Justice 5. So that is going to be a winner 5. So that's going to turn that puck off. 3632. And we have a 235 results. So that's going to turn those bets off. We have 628 brought back to the rack. That put us 11,245. So we're still down. Bring our bets down. Let's go with the 320 across. And that might be just, let me just start collecting here. We'll see how that goes. But that's going to be up and off while we look for a new point. And face out. 632. Yeah, we have another hard four, hard fuzzy four. So let's mark that point at 4. That right one did a kind of a little jiggly dance there. Bounced to the left, bounced to the right, and came to rest by the right hook. So we're on a 4 now. Three, 6, 3, 2. All of our bets will be turned back on. And all bets set, dice out. Dice split apart when I left my fingers. We got lucky. We got a 3, 5, 8. The grape ape. Dice, the right one just kind of scooted around to the other side, the left on the back side there. 3, 6, 3, 2. We got 3, 5, 8. So we're going to make that 8 look like $90. If I took everything down, we'd be at 11,315. So we're just a couple dollars shy of break even. Again, this could be one of those days. I think we're going to make a couple dollars and be happy because we were down quite a bit again. So this will be the 3rd day in a row where we've done that, which does not make me happy, but it is what it is. I thought. 3, 6, 3, 2. And that's gonna be a 4, 3, 7. So we almost got to that break-even point. Damn it. So that's gonna probably be, let's go another shooter. What the hell? 3, 6, 3, 2, 4, 3, 7. I really want to get past that break-even point again. So 4 through 7, ouch. 6 rolls. SLR is at 8.0, SRR is at 4.4. That was a double pitch of the dice. Let's go back to the all winner set. I'm gonna go back to 5, 4, 2, 3. Okay, keep on rolling the same way as what we were doing here. So let's call it all bet set. And I know this is a little bit longer than normal for my show here. I apologize, John, if I do go over my time limit, but 5, 4, 2, 3. This out. Three, 5, 8. The grape ape. So it's marked at point of 8. That right die went super, super tight up against the back wall. 5, 4, 2, 3. And we got 3, 5, 8 for result. So it's marked at point of 8. And we're going to try this one more time. Hopefully it does not backfire on us. So we're going to go with that 1600 across. So that's going to be 250 and a 4, 5, 9, and 10, 300 on a 6 and 8. And we're going to go 5, 4, 2, 3. Please do not backfire on us so we can get out of this shooter. Definitely want to get back to that break even and then some. So all bets set. Dice out. Good morning, Dice Dr. Dan. Sixes were high for a while. And the eights were high, but the bad number in the center is also high today. So and we have hard eight square pair. So we got lucky again here. That was a nice throw, but that was a winner eight. So it's a Buckeye buckshot. 5, 4, 2, 3. We have a 4, 4 hard eight square pair result. And if I'm not mistaken, it will not. Yeah, it might. That might get us 11,315. We're back to that point again. Wow. So let's bet our puckets turn off. Let's take our bets down. Let's go with the 640 across again. So that'll be 350 brought back. We have 640 at the table. Our bets will be turned off. So we're looking for a new point. And let's call that all bets set. Dice out. So hopefully this does not backfire on us here. 5, 4, 2, 3. The left one went a little bit higher than the right one. We have a 415, a truck and camper. So let's mark that point of 5. 5, 4, 2, 3 is a dice set. 415 is the result. So we are now on that 5. This is the second point for the shooters. 7 shooters in today. All of our bets will be turned back on. We're at 640 across. And let's go all bets set. Nice out. These are not centered, so let's regrip them. There we go. Nice big cross on us. We have a 6-5 mid-mo yo. That is Cheryl coming to us from above. So again, 5, 4, 2, 3 is a dice set. Let's 6-5 mid-mo yo result. That's gonna be a 1 dice off axis. That is no help for us. Looking for box numbers. Get your bits in there, please. John is starting at 8:15 Pacific time. Plenty of time for a long, big roll. Oh, is he starting later today? Okay. So all bets set. Peace out. And we have a hard 8 square pair. So that is perfect for us. So the 6s and 8s are coming to life here today. Shoot. Forgot to hit the wrong. I hit the wrong button here. There we go. 5, 4, 2, 3, and we got a 4, 4, heartache result. There we go. That'll work. I almost hit the wrong on the app. I almost hit the wrong buttons. So we got 5, 4, 2, 3. And that was going to be a hit for us. So we have 490 brought back. So that brings us at 11,455. So that puts us as a winner again. We're up $136. So let's bring our bets down and let's go let's do a little bit of iron cross. Let's go 30 on the 6 and 8. And that'll bring us on to 11,395. And let's go $25 field bet. 11,370. And let's go 25 on that 5. So we'll do a true iron cross. We're going to use that field bet to spread across. And dice up. So we are going to chalk this up as a win again today. That is awesome. 5, 4, 2, 3. Here we go. Well, that was a little short. Oh, we came down just at the right time. 617. Ouch. That left one did not get all the way down. That right one is a leaner. It came down on a 1. Well, we came down on our bets, I guess, at the right time here. 5, 4, 2, 3, 6, 1, 7. Ouch. And I'm not happy with the rolls today. We had a couple nice rolls in there, but we had many, many poor ones as well. I apologize for that, guys. But anyhow, let's look at where we are at for the KPI results for the day. So we had 7 shooters. 3 of them were decent. The other 4, not so much. We had a 4, 2, 6, 6, a 14, 13, and a 9. So that puts us at a 7.7 SOR today, 4.5 SRR, which is terrible. We have 5 come out 7s. Wow. But if you look in the center there, all of our numbers were primarily 6s, 7s, and 8s. We did not throw any 2s, any 3s today. Wow. So out of, I don't know how many throws we had. We'll have to check that a little bit, how many rolls we actually had today. But box numbers are expected. Inside numbers are a little bit high. 4s and 10s are low today. Come out 7s off the charts. Horns and fields are low today, and hardways are high as well. Looking at our black belt statistics through the end of yesterday, we had 7,984 throws. So we're going to cross that 8,000 mark today here. But we have the SOR at a 10.08 yet. Our SRR is at a 6.77 and a BSR of 6.99. But I do thank everybody here. So K Fisher did eke out a 10% goal. That is awesome. It was very much a choppy table here. Did not gain ground on the leaderboard of the app. There I go. I like that. But you are very welcome. I welcome everybody to come back tomorrow, and I do thank everybody for being here today. My name is Joe. This is my Craps Master Dice Shooting Journey. Let's make it yours too. Everybody have a great day. Be safe and be prosperous.